take that back. I'm most definitely probably going to come on just one more time, and I'm going to give my commentary on the two things that I was talking about, DA Fannie Willis' speech today, as well as what actually happened today in that courtroom, which I believe is most definitely what I kind of going like what I said, but I'm not really sure. It's just so long, and I just don't want to look at it because it is so long. And like I was saying, people will absolutely know that and try to make it long, but it's only so much that, it's only so far you can go with getting to without getting to the point, if that makes sense. So, ooh, I gotta stop. I gotta stop eating. This is going too far. We gotta have a stopping point. I gotta have a stopping point when it comes to cumulative weight gain, cause it's just not it. And I was enjoying eating. Um, I really was, but it's time to most definitely get this off. And what day am I gonna start? Damn sure won't let it be known. Can't let it be known. Refuse to let it be known. You better not ever let it be known what day you're going to do something, or what day, you planning on doing something. Because, like I say, the bussy and the this is sincere. They're sincere. They're sincere about, making sure it doesn't happen for you. And that is absolutely the truth. Yeah, that's the truth. That is the truth. So, yeah, I am I probably will come on one more time before I cancel everything and never return to uploading videos or going live. Ooh, my God, and Zion. Thank you. I'm grateful for that burp, but I need to slow it down. But thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. So I am. I'm trying to see. When you set goals, you want to be realistic about when you make those goals. You got to be. Unrealistic goals leads to procrastination. It leads to just not fulfilling anything at all because it's unrealistic. Okay. Yeah. Even though if you believe anything is possible, but you better let me be quiet. What am I doing? Just just be realistic about what you do and how you do it, for sure. We have 2 more days into the Supreme Court make their decision should a president receive full immunity. And could you imagine if the former President Trump gets immunity? He will probably go try to shoot President Joe Biden and anyone else that had anything to say about him, breaking the law and carrying the demeanor and attitude of him being above the law. So this is going to be very interesting. Um, but it will also, if they decide to do this, which I just don't see, excuse me, how they would be able to even uphold their job as judges if they fail to interpret the law of the land right. And they would try to stand on old principle when they know new principle overturn old principle, because it's evident that some old principles, were not for all people. Is apparent that some old principles was not did not reflect freedom and justice for all. It's evident that that's how it was, and to absolutely decide to overturn, a law, so it can reflect to the old way, where it's oppression and suppression to all people, is just absurd. um I still believe that they can lose their positions as well. Yes, just as well as these lawyers are being disbarred for not upholding their oath of office. So this is interesting, people. I want you to tune in, on it to see what's going on, and where to get the live coverage and the legal, commentary after the live coverage. I've already given you my sources. You'll have to go down to videos below and see who all I follow. They're great people. And many get mad at them because they speak the truth. And the truth comes with a cost sometimes. Sometimes people want to kill people over truth because they feel like it's a threat to them. But if you're doing the right thing and you're not a threat to anyone, you're just speaking the truth, you know, it's unfortunate. So it is. But you have to know that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. But do consider that, you know, evil will do any. You just better have it together. Whatever truth that you speak, you better have it together. Um, the wicked loves to oppress and suppress income, everything. They want to oppress it and suppress it when they do not get their ways. And where's the justice for the people when that's the case? Where's the justice for the people? So this is interesting. You know, we don't want to mess with, you know, any affairs of this and this. We just want, true justice to be served for this nation at the end of the day. As I say again, the Bissy and Dissy, when it comes up, you have to spray the air freshener, and then they get mad and want to, try to take people out because they're responding to what you're forcing them to say. And that's very unjust. Yeah, Bissy and Dissy. Because I know for a minute, my beef was most definitely, a lot of things fell under the context of what I spoke on, but it was strictly, most definitely with ministry, for sure. Because that's when I found out Bissy and Dissy, really existed. Whether it was the people acting holier than thou and following the Old Testament or the New Testament, which I called the Dissy Bell regime. People who seem to be like culture, but still, or style or hip and all this, but you still Dissy. If it's a lie, anything that's a lie, anything that's covering a lie is Bissy and Dissy to me at the end of the day. I don't care what kind of form it's in. So. And that can exist anywhere, but it is what it is. Because the truth fits all. Oh, yeah. It really does. Sometimes it'll get you to be by yourself. Because nobody want to have no real conversations. Nobody want to admit what they did wrong. Nobody want to, connect. They want you to submit to them all the time, And if you do need help in a certain area you're not great in, When you reach out, you're supposed to get that same love. But people can absolutely use your stuff, use everything you're talking about, and when you reach out to them, they don't comment on none of that. They just, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like strictly business, and you be like, well, all right, then. All right, Joe, I see you. Now, see, not Joe Biden. See what I'm saying? Not Joe Biden. No, no, no. Not, you know how you just talking saying Joe. It just be too much. People just go too far with things. They want to dissect everything. What this look like, they make it that. It's just nobody has time for all that. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, and if you don't know what I'm saying, just understand that. Just understand what I'm saying. So, I'm good on all that. Like I said, social media has most definitely never been for me, even, in the younger days, because I was just always so private into myself. Like, I just lived on do not mess with me, and I will not mess with you. And even if you pick on, it takes a lot for me to get out of character. That's how it's always been with me. It takes me a lot to get out of character. It really does. It really does. And then when you set it off, people like, oh, she got a nasty what? Like you don't know what you've been doing. Ain't that crazy? And I used to deal with the ones like that that'll start stuff with me and then go press charges. I believe I've had one fight where people actually did not press charges, but I got jumped though. I got jumped. That was so unjustified because I got jumped, but they ain't gonna press charges though. I didn't go press charges either. It's all good. It's all good. But I will say, um, it's weak as hell to jump somebody. A one-on-one fight is everything. And I feel like if it's a one-on-one fight, should nobody press charges if it's being understood. And I don't care, what nobody have to say after this. I just know because I've been a victim of that, where people will start messing with me and then go press charges on me. How when you started it? You checked me. And I was, and I didn't even want to fight nobody. But you checked me. You came to me aggressive. So what I'm supposed to do? I'm going to get back with you. That's it. That's all. That's how it was for me back in the day. And as, I was online and everything, that's how it was. People hated me because I told the truth. Period. You found out my weaknesses and you used that against me when you got mad, which caused you to be cut off. Or, you tried to get one up on me. Or you claimed you was testing me to see who I really was when you could have just really had a conversation. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. Like, I'm not trying to hear that, So I just encourage, me that's, nothing in the eyes of people that sit in big leadership and everything. When you trying to lead people to do right for the kingdom of God, I just encourage you not to test them like that. Because people already have been through so many tests in life, God is gonna give them tests, so don't try to test them. That's manipulative, mind, mind control most stuff. You just don't do that to a broken person. Like, I'm just not ever gonna side with that. And I don't know everything, but I'm confident that that's just not the way. I just don't find that. And even when I used to really study the Bible like 10 toes down, like be in church from, what I'm saying, Sunday through next Sunday, what I'm saying, or something like that. I just didn't never ever find that in scripture. that the leader is supposed to test. No. Well, my girl say from Detroit, no. No. good to me. No. I can't even do it right now, but no. Uh-uh. No. Oh, let me get off of here. But yeah. Mm-mm. You ain't supposed to do that. You're not supposed to do that. Oh man. That was good to me. Oh man. Let me get it together. Oh, oh, that was good to me. I think it's like my Shakita, she the dysfunctional family. Yeah, that'd be funny. That no, no. Alright. And again, when I mention your name, I do not look for no nothing in return. I don't look for no type of credibility, no nothing. No, no. Woo! Let me get off of here. But yes, that's all I wanted to say. I hope all of you see. Oh man, we are we so grateful. We are grateful. It's a blessing to be able to laugh. It's a blessing. Yup. And people are trying to make you cry. Yup. People are trying to make you cry cause the way you love to laugh, or the way you make nothing out of something, or the way you came from nothing and now you got a whole lot of something. You know what I'm saying? It's a cold world out here. It is. It's a cold, cold world out here. It is. But just keep being true. Keep your head up. And, just know that you gotta have something right for all these haters. You ain't gotta be. It just is what it is. So stay true in all you do. Don't ever let the wicked try to reverse nothing on you. And that's for sure. And don't ever, and if they bring up your past, bring up what you lost, bring up how many times you've been down or whatever, you just keep your head up and know it will get better. You will do better at the end of the day, and no weapon formed against you shall prosper at the end of the day. It don't matter. They can keep reminding you. They can keep, having their opinion about you. But at the end of the day, know that, it just, what they bring up will not cause you to go back to the past. What they bring up will not cause you to go back to feeling like you can't when you was just feeling like you can. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. It shall not. It will not. It cannot. It has no power. It will not have no power. Only God has all power. He is God Almighty. He is God and God all alone. And there's a reverse God and there's a wicked God that feel like that as well. But we believing in the good God that created the heavens and the earth. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. I may be whatever, but he will make it to his whatever effect. Yeah. So I leave all with that. And I may owe you one. I ain't gonna owe you shit. I'ma just say that I probably come back and go ahead and correct um, everything that I had wrong per the other live. Okay, I may do that, but it's just so many sources out here and so many that can clear it up. But we'll see. Stay true in all you do.